Swaddling works wonders for most babies, but it isn't for everyone. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your favorite NCS Devon, and it's all about the babies. Yes, it's all about the babies. In today's video, we are going to talk about when it is time, or when it is the best time to stop swaddling your newborn baby and how to do so. If you are like a lot of new parents, you're probably wondering or trying to figure out when it's the best time to stop swaddling. Swaddling can be a great way to calm your baby, even encouraging few hours of extra sleep. But how will you know when it's time to stop? And what comes next when you do stop? Knowing what to look for when it's time to leave the swaddle behind, and learning how to successfully transition out of swaddling and how to figure out what comes next can be really helpful as your baby grows, don't you think? If you have ever seen a baby wrapped up like a tiny little burrito, then you are more familiar with swaddling than you may think. Swaddling is a way of wrapping a blanket around your little one snugly enough so they can't wiggle their way out. Lots of parents learn to swaddle right after their baby is born from the nurses in the hospital. When done properly, swaddling is a safe and effective way to smooth and comfort a newborn. Why swaddle a baby in the first place? Here are a few reasons for you to swaddle your newborn. Swaddling helps your baby feel safe and secure. A snug swaddle mimics the tight feeling your infant felt in the womb. Swaddling your baby helps prevent their startle reflux. The startle reflux, however, technically known as the Moro reflux, is a reflux your baby is born with. You will know it's happening when you see your newborn's arm or legs jerk suddenly. It's totally normal, and your baby will eventually grow out of it. So it's nothing for you to be alarmed about. However, it's also common causes of newborn wake up. This is something that parents don't want to happen. So swaddle also replace loose blankets in the crib. A swaddle keeps your baby warm without the suffocation risk of a loose blanket in your little one's sleep space. How long do you swaddle a baby? One of the most common questions new parents have is, how long do you continue to safely swaddle your newborn? It's important to know what signs to look for to let you know the swaddling days are over, as well as what age most babies make the transition. The most important thing to pay attention to when you are swaddling is your little one's ability to roll over. As soon as the baby starts to roll, it's time to stop swaddling. You can also look for these 5 signs in your little one to know when to move on from swaddling. Sorry. The number one is your baby is continuously breaking of their breaking out of their swaddle during naps or overnight sleep, including a free arm here, a leg there, or even their entire body. It's time to transition. Number 2 is your baby wakes up in a different position than you put them into sleep. Number 3 is, of course, they start to roll. Number 4, your little ones suddenly feel extra frustrated, uncomfortable, angry, or unhappy in their swaddle. That's 3. 4, they are no longer having the start of reflux. And number 5, if they're more than 12 weeks, then of course you can consider to transition. More transitioning out of swaddle. You have said goodbye to the swaddle, but now what? Transitioning out of the swaddle often instills a bit of fear in new parents. It's tough to mess tough to mess with anything around sleep and your newborn, but taking away something that you know helps them sleep better and longer, yikes. Oh, which parents would want to do that? Luckily, there are a few tricks that will help make the transition go more smoothly than you would think. Hence, you can try sleep sacks that do not swaddle and allow the baby to be more freely, and this can be used as long as you want. Transitioning tips. A few other tips for smooth swaddle transition are: try swaddling your baby with one arm in and one out. Arm out for a few nights before detaching the swaddle altogether. This method can gradually help to make the transition a bit easier. The second tip is swaddle overnight only instead of during the day or for simple naps. This may help your baby to get used to being free as they sleep and will build up their tolerance to the openness they feel in their crib just for a shorter amount of time. Swaddle every other night instead of every night. Continue this for about a week to see how they do. If you don't really see a difference, you can likely stop swaddling altogether. Swaddling works wonders for most babies, but it isn't for everyone. Some babies seem to get more upset rather than less when they are swaddled. I know some parents always say, oh, my child doesn't like to be swaddled, while others seems continually frustrated by the close constraints swaddling provides and spend more time trying to break free than anything else. But don't lose hope. There are few alternatives you can try when swaddling. Be sure you are setting the stages for good sleep before you give up on swaddling altogether. Create a bedtime routine as early as possible, and swaddle your baby in a completely dark room. And consider adding white noise from a fan or a sound machine. You can also want to try swaddling your little one before they showing signs of being overtired. This can help combat fussiness and may decrease the chance of your little one putting up a fight. If a traditional swaddle isn't your thing or your baby's, try a 2-in-1 or even a simple sleep sack. They are easier to get on and off, and some babies respond well to them, even in the newborn days. You can also try different wrapping techniques try swaddlers that are made from different materials and that are different levels of warmth. Sometimes a simple temperature or texture changes makes all the difference with a sensitive baby. So yes, some babies are just not a fan of swaddling, so there were a few suggestions that you can try in the interim of being, of course, swaddling your baby. But it is utmost important for you to try and swaddle your baby, especially in the first few weeks of life, and give your baby when you're entering the sleep training phase as well, because this will also help the baby to sleep longer, and this is where sleep training comes in. Yes, guys, so you're listening to your favorite NCS Devon, and it's all about the babies. Thank you so much for watching our video today. I hope you learned something. I hope it was informative. Remember to like the video, comment, please share it, and let us know what you think about the video in the comments. And if you have any other idea or suggestions about swaddling and transitioning from swaddling stage, please leave them below. See you in our next video. Bye.